Hi guys, happy Friday. It is Friday the 13th actually, and if you've noticed this week, I've been the biggest slacker ever on videos. Like ever. I never even uploaded my Wednesday video. I was late with I think Mondays and Wednesday, Thursday, I don't even know. I was just a mess. So I am a mess. So okay. Huge setback in fitness land. Oh, it's bad. Okay, so my boyfriend and I went skiing on Saturday. Yeah, it was on Saturday. And there's a picture. I actually did post a picture of us skiing. He was snowboarding, I was skiing on my Instagram, and I'll put it in here, I guess, somewhere, since I'm probably gonna I might put in the one that he took. We'll see. So we're skiing, everything's great, not a problem. And there's this new lift, and it's really quirky still. It was like I think it was the first day that it was open, and when you approach the lift, it's really, really steep. And I'm like, is that it? Like, wow. Or like where you get off the lift and it's like boulders, because there's not that much snow, and like it's just like straight down, which is weird because that's not safe. Like kids especially can like kind of like get off a little too early and come back the wrong way and stuff like that. So anyways, we had made comments about it. And it's supposed to be like it was one of the only ones that was open, and it's like a beginner lift, but we were trying it out. Anyways, I would still classify myself as not the best skier or snowboarder. But anyways, you get off of it and it was really steep. I mean, it's steeper than like the main like big lift at this ski resort. Like really, really, really steep, and then it turns and it like tapers out slow. It's just weird, and I don't know if it was because there's not that much snow or what. So anyways, super duper long. You're getting the whole entire story here. So we had made comment about it, no big deal. Went like 5 more times, no big deal, whatever. And we get up to the front because what they do is they like scan your pass, and then you kind of like funnel towards getting on the lift. Well, we were in the funnel point, and this guy like comes up off the side and is like, hey, can I jump on with you guys? And we're like, okay, because I mean, it could fit 3. So we're like, okay. So he gets on and he's like chatty. He's like, yeah, I haven't been on this one before, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, we're getting there, and there's 2 chairs before, 2 chairs in front of us. And I say to my boyfriend, I was like, hey babe, do you have enough room? Because this guy, so here's like the lift, and my boyfriend and I are like shoulder to shoulder here, and he's on his snowboard and I'm on my skis, which if you've ever done either, then you know that like the positioning, I mean, the positioning is completely different. And then this guy's on his skis, which is great, super easy to get off the lift with somebody who's doing the same thing as you. But he's like on top of me too, and he still has all this room over on his side. So I like very like passively was like dropping a huge hint to like scoot over, but he didn't catch it. So I was like, okay, I'm like, you have enough room, right? Like just trying to like get it. So anyways, I said that. And then we go to get off the lift, and everything was like, would have been perfectly, and I saw it coming, and oh, it's just so stupid. But I put him down, and then my boyfriend's snowboard, the back of it, because the lift too is like steep off of this way, so you have to like actually go down and go around. They've got a lot of work to do. Anyways, his snowboard is on top of my ski. I'm stuck, super steep. I just go down, and my left leg, my ski gets stuck like perpendicular to the hill. So like so the hill's like this and my ski's like this, and I go like over it, and it was just like, I was just stuck. And finally, the only thing that gave was my left knee joint, and I just heard the loudest pop ever, and I couldn't move. I couldn't walk, I couldn't get up, I couldn't do anything. And the medics come over. This is so embarrassing. It was so stupid. So the medics come over, and they're like, okay, like, are you okay? Because the lift, of course, is like right behind me. Like people want to get off of it, and it was just, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, but I can't walk my knee. Like oh, you guys, the noise and the feel and the sound, and I know sound and noise. It was just like, so anyways, I'm like, I need help. Like, I can't walk, but I want to move. I can't get up. So they got my other ski, because my ski on my, no, it was still attached. My ski was still attached to my leg. So anyways, I get it off, I get up, and the guy who was like super cozy with me actually did stop, and he helped me up and like helped me walk over, because my boyfriend didn't even realize like he had gotten like stuck on my ski, and you have to like get down and go kind of around. So he didn't even realize but he turned around and he was like, where are you? And then saw everything. So anyways, the guy was like nice enough to like help me like hobble over to the side along with like this medic girl. And then he bails. Like, he was out of there lickety split. So I don't even think he had a pass. I think he was just like, whatever, but which kind of makes me mad at the same time. Anyways, hindsight, right? So anyways, the lady, I get over and they bring over the board, which is just embarrassing. And, and they, you know, they're like feeling things out and seeing what I can do, and I just can't move my leg like at all. I can move at my hip joint, but my knee down is just, I'm just toast. So they put me in this like board, and as embarrassing as it is, I'll put in a picture of it. Because my boyfriend just, like, I was laughing. I'm like, this is so stupid. I was like, just give me like a few minutes and I'll just ski down. Like, it's okay. You know, I'll walk down. Like, I don't want you to put me in that thing. And so at this point, like, I'm laughing at myself, and it was just like, this is so stupid. So, okay, anyways, I get in the board, I'm on the board, and their snowmobiles are being used elsewhere. So this poor guy has to strap himself to this board that I'm like strapped down to and ski me down the mountain. It was like, like the worst of the worst of the worst. So he like skis me down the mountain. I get there and I'm in it. I still can't straighten my leg like at all. My range of motion is like, this is like straight leg right here, and I can go, I can't go straight. I can like, so say this is my knee right here. I can go like there, and then I can go to like there, but I can't like bend and I can't straighten it. So anyways, my boyfriend's like, I think we need to go to urgent care after I get checked out by the medic and get ice, and they're just whatever. So anyways, I really played it down. He's like, they're like really playing it up like this is like emergent, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. So I get wheelchaired out and we get in the car, and my boyfriend's like, I'm like, well, I just don't want to be in there any longer. And it is bad, and I know it's bad, but I just wanted to go. Let's go home. And he was like, I don't think we should go home. I'm like, no, let's just go home. We'll see how I am Monday. So we get home Saturday. I asked my friend to like keep my dogs, and I'm over at his house, and I have like my leg up, and he's got ice on it, and he won like so many boyfriend brownie points this weekend. It was amazing. But he like made me stay on the couch with my knee up and, you know, Motrin for the swelling and just blah, blah, blah. So anyways, it was good. But so that is what happened. And then I was like, I'm still kind of in complete denial about the whole thing and like the severity of it. So Saturday was like, I could kind of sort of like, I could get around a little bit Saturday. I have to walk on the ball of my foot. I can show you with my, this foot here. So if I walk right here, I'm okay. And I have to keep a nice bend in it. So that was Saturday. Sunday, couldn't walk at all. Like I couldn't do anything. So I had like the walking stick. He has a walking stick, which is hilarious. But I was using like his walking stick to go to the bathroom and back. But I mean, that was like, it was painful, like so painful. So anyways, my friend brought over crutches, and I'm like, well, let's just see how I am tomorrow. Like, I'll probably get better tomorrow. Monday comes, it's not better. So I go into urgent care, and because, I mean, to go into like an orthopedic, it just takes forever, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I'm in the urgent care place, and they, she was like, well, we can't do an MRI right now, but we can do an x-ray. I'm like, okay, like, I know I didn't break anything, like there's no broken bones. So they do the x-ray, and it comes back, and there's like a really big pocket of fluid in my joint, which makes sense. I mean, with how tight, like, and oh my gosh, the swelling was ridiculous. Like, my kneecap was completely vanished. My foot looked like I had preeclampsia again. I had so much swelling in like my knee to my foot. It was just ridiculous. So anyways, I have like all this swelling and all this fluid and blah, 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 blah. She prescribes this, some sort of like an like a really extreme anti-inflammatory. And tells me that, you know, it can be really hard on my kidneys and my stomach and to drink so much water and like do this and do that. I'm like, okay. So I go to pick it up at the pharmacy all the time. I don't tell my mom and my sister because being a doctor and a nurse, they'd be like, get your ass in the hospital. Like, you know, I would have heard it. And I'm just a real like minimalist with like medical stuff. So anyways, I was like, no, I'm not going to tell him. And my partner's like, my dad's like, do you guys want to come over for dinner? And I'm like, oh, I'm just taking it easy. And he's like, tell him. So I was like getting pressure from, anyways. So I finally do tell my mom and my sister, and we're at the, I'm at the pharmacy, and he was like, so why do you have this? And I'm like, well, because because by Monday afternoon, I was able to get around like just a little, like I was able to get around for very, very short like distances, but I was better. So anyways, and I had it like wrapped. I had this great wrap deal thing, and it was very helpful. It was better, and I was able to move a little more. So I was able to go to the pharmacy, and he was just like, he's like, she really wants you to take this. And I'm like, I've never had this like reaction from a pharmacist before. Like, so hesitant. So I'm like, yeah, it's for this and that, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, okay. He's like, well, just short periods of time, you know, if they try to prescribe you something like this again or whatever. So I'm like, what in the world? So then I tell my mom and my sister, I'm like, you know, this was my prescription. Oh, it looks like it's going to split clips on me. And, my sister was like, is Motrin not working for you? I was like, I guess it's not working enough. Like, I told her no pain meds. I don't want anything like that. And I wasn't really taking the Motrin for pain meds, more or less like as an anti-inflammatory. So she's like, I just really think that you should making sure it's still recording, do Motrin instead. So I was like, okay, fine. So I've been doing that. So I've been keeping it up a ton. Like, my house is falling apart. Like, you too. I've just been doing like bare basic everything, just to get by. And I've been keeping my leg up as much as possible. Like, it's really starting to hurt just sitting in this chair for so long. And when I sit on it, I can feel like it like shoots down the back of my thigh. It's weird. Yeah. So I've been keeping it up, keeping it wrapped, keeping it, you know, for a while I did the ice and stuff. And, I still don't know. And I know everybody's gonna be like, your ACL, your MCL, your meniscus, blah, blah, blah. I know. Like, I know. I know. I'm just hoping that it gets better every day. It gets better and better and better and better. And it's really tired and it's sore, but I don't feel unstable. You know, I'm hopeful that it's just something else, or that it will just get better or whatever. Needless to say, working out has not been happening. I've not been working out at all. I've been trying to like watch what I eat because I haven't been moving much. So I've been really careful and really cautious of like, you know, how much I'm eating and like, you know, making sure that I'm not going too overboard, which is really hard because when I'm laying around on the couch, all I want to do is eat. I'm probably not getting anywhere productive there. And then I'm super swollen. So that's like, the scale's not my friend. Oh, it's bad, guys. It's bad. I'm just hoping that like things get better soon, at least next week. I mean, starting, I would say maybe today's Friday. So I would say Tuesday I was able to start like, I mean, on Sunday I couldn't even put my clothes on like at all. It was just, I was a wreck. But I would say Tuesday I was able to like stand on my other leg and just had the other one kind of like hanging there, and that was comfortable. So like, and now I'm able to like walk a little bit. I'm able to walk a lot more. Like, I actually went to Wednesday, we went to, I was even in Walmart, and that was really big for me. So it was like, every day's better. Yesterday I was able to stand and be able to like put some weight on my heel, which was new because I was walking on that spot that I showed you guys. So I'm able to like put a little weight on my heel. I'm working on like my range of motion, and it seems to be getting better. It's just so silly. So I don't know when I'll be able to like go at it and just work out like crazy again. I think next week I might show you guys exercises when you have a bad knee and show you guys what I'm doing, because I just don't even know what else. I'm mad now, like, because now that I can't work out, it's just, you know, it's just one of those things. Anyways, so that's my super duper long story, and yeah, my boyfriend lost points with all the photos that he was taking, but he gained them in how great of care he took of me. He cooked me all the meals and like brought me everything, and was just like so sweet, and yeah, he was good. But it just sucks because now we're like, well, what are we gonna do? Like when I don't have the boys, or he's like, there's no ways you're gonna be able to like go take the kids skiing and like be okay with not skiing with them and just stuff like that. And it's like, I know, like it's just kind of like put this big like ice blanket on my winter. It sucks, but hopefully things will turn around a little bit, and I'm hoping it just gets better. If not, I'm giving myself, she said, even if it's just a basic soft tissue injury, it'll take a few weeks. So I'm gonna give myself a month. If it's still not, if I'm not, but I'm getting better, which is like my reason for hope here. But if in a month it's still just like completely not great at all, then obviously, and I know that's horrible. And I know there's people who probably like work in these offices who are like, what are you thinking? But I just don't believe that it's that injured. I just don't. I don't know. It's like my gut feeling. So, all right, anyways, that is it. That was such a long video. Clearly I'm in a chatty mood, and I'm going to record some other videos, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.